It's in its 5th year. The War Heroes on Water Sport Fishing Tournament is hosting its largest event yet with more than 200 veterans. This annual competition helps combat wounded veterans recover from the physical and emotional wounds of war. Woody, a California native and fellow Fresnan, is an Army veteran who is passionate about WHOW's mission.
Brent Woodward, and I served in the United States Army for 12 years. You know, you suffer from depression, PTSD, and going on these events, it pretty much eliminates it. The fishing portion is awesome, but it's the having the conversations, sharing each other's stories, just being able to build a good foundation on each other's friendships. It means a lot to everybody.
So joining us now is former Staff Sergeant Brent Woody Woodward. Thanks for being here. I don't think there's anything more cathartic than being out on the water, fishing, talking, you know, going through all of the motions that you need to go through as a human to go through something, you know, talk through something. So how did you get started with War Heroes on Water?
So a buddy of mine I deployed with knew I was going through rough times with the PTSD and whatnot. So he joined for the first year, and so I joined the second year and got me involved in it.
And you're pretty good at it, right?
I like to think so.
So it's a tournament, right? It's an actual sport fishing competition. So what do you fish? For people who don't know what sport fishing is, how is the tournament, you know, what is it?
It's pretty much based off of points style fishing. So you get a certain amount of bluefin, yellowfin, rockfish, and whatnot. There's like 10 different species that we fish for, and it just adds up for points, and then whoever has the top points gets the trophies.
Okay, so I go fishing with my boyfriend and his dad, but sometimes we don't catch any fish. What, do you catch fish every time?
Yes, yeah.
You do catch fish.
It might not be the big ones, but
you actually catch them.
Yeah.
So had you ever had any sport fishing experience before?
I went outside fishing one time in the ocean, and I pretty much caught a sea bass and a seagull, and that was it.
A seagull?
Yeah.
Do you get seasick?
I do, but I take Dramamine and whatnot, so I don't feel it no more.
So I have been fishing out in the ocean in Washington one time. I was sick the whole time, but it's not like I don't know, you just chum the water and then you rally and then you get your fish.
Hopefully,
right?
Yeah, hopefully. It sucks when you're sick, though.
It does, but you know, once it passes, then it's a little better.
Yeah.
So you're going this weekend is the 5th competition. So you're going to compete this weekend. Where are you going? How are you preparing?
So we leave out of Newport. There's not really nothing to prepare. It's just
you don't
get
practice.
your game face on and put up a fight with the fish.
How long are you out on the water?
3 days.
Oh my God, 3 days! I thought this was like a day thing.
Oh no, 3 days.
You sleep on the boat? Who sets up the boats? This is not.
Well, there's like over 50 yachts this year.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the owners and the captains. They donate their time, their money, the yachts, and it's like a group of 2 to 3 vets per yacht. And you just stay on there. They provide the food. They provide everything.
Do you compete as a team or do you compete individually?
Both.
Okay.
So you could get top boat, and then you can also go for points for single and get the number 1 fisherman.
So what's the prize?
Trophies. 1 year I got a watch for getting the biggest yellowtail, and then I got 2nd place that year, so I had a trophy, and then trophy for different. I think I got 3 trophies that year, and a watch.
And so kind of bragging rights, because I imagine that you kind of see the same people every.
It's getting so big now. There's going to be so many new people.
That's great.
I started when it was 30 people.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's up to 150 to 200 people.
To 200 people. Well, that's great. So, why do you think that this sort of activity is beneficial for veterans?
The main thing is we get to talk. We get to connect with people. Different stories, different combat tours. Some more wounded than others. Physical, not mental. We just get to know each other, and pretty much we stay in contact afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know a group of guys that we talk every day. In a group text, so it helps out.
I think too, there's something about doing an activity that has nothing to do with therapy, that sort of facilitates therapy in a way. You know, you're not sitting in a room on somebody's couch, like being forced to talk about your feelings. And sometimes these conversations they just occur naturally and organically, and it can be really helpful to talk through some of those, you know, internal struggles with people who've gone through them. But you are actually recruiting people. You like to recruit people to join the competition, people who might like it, people who do not get as seasick as I do. If we've got local vets who want to, maybe they want to join next year, they want to compete next year, how do they get involved?
You can go to Freedom Alliance website. They're one of the main partners that handles this tournament, and you sign up for it, and then if you get picked, you get picked. But they also do other trips throughout the year.
Okay.
Fishing trips or camping trips and whatnot. So they like to help out in many different ways, not just this tournament.
I don't think there's anything better than, you know, getting outside, connecting with nature. Okay, well, I'm expecting you to come back with a win. Maybe you come back with the biggest fish.
Hopefully.
We can see how big it is. All right, Woody, thank you so much for being here today. And good luck in the competition coming up here on Central Valley today. September is National Preparedness Month. How to stay prepared for any disaster with the American Red Cross. We'll be right back.